I'm Julie Firth. We live on Ardlair, which is about 12 kilometres east of Glen Innes. We have cattle and Wagyu cross cattle with Angus. It's about 300 hectares in size, and we work it in combination with the other farm that we've got east of here. It is a classic New England trap property in that the soils are of middling fertility and has been run as an agricultural enterprise since the 1860s.
We also significantly changed our rotational systems after the last drought. Took the opportunity when we were lower stocked to trial some more intensive rotational systems, and having the monitoring from the Ag360 is going to help to determine how well that has affected our pastures and so forth. So that was another thing that we were interested in.
If you have information, you can make informed decisions, you can make better decisions, and ultimately you can feel as though you are more in control of what's going on your property during a drought, and that overall helps a person's mental health. One of the big things about drought is this feeling of lack of control. And if you can't control the weather, and we know you can't, there are other factors you can control. And with that information and knowledge that we can get through projects like this, we can be better able to manage drought into the future. So one of the most important things that we've learned from this project is that what you see in the paddock is not necessarily what is actually in the paddock. By doing this coaching program, we've been able to learn how to accurately measure the quality and density of our pastures, and that helps us to make then much better informed decisions on what's available and what to extend it, what implications there are into the future. If we didn't have that coaching, we would potentially be flying blind trying to use a program that we are not sure of what all the assumptions are behind it. So that's been one of the most valuable things, I think, out of this, is to be able to learn how to do it properly.
Yeah, and the coaching also helps you fine-tune the program.
We've had 19.5 in that last fall. One of the things that was really good, that was so helpful, was to have the guys from Glenrack and from UNE come out to help tutor us in how to pasture measure, how to take that information and put it into the program so that we could get the most accurate results as possible.
Also travelling to other people in our other properties in our group, and then we were able to have different environments which to do assessments which would help us grade our pastures as well. I think the combination of having the tutors there on farm and having the other landholders on farm and really improved the learning experience.
Ultimately, I think we go and try and attend all the coaching sessions together so that we have knowledge, so that we can talk confidently to each other about what things mean and the implications.
And we do go over the results once the data's put in. At this stage, particularly the rain forecasts and the soil moisture forecasts for our pastures. In the future, if we were making decisions coming out of the drought, we would also be looking at those pasture growth expectations coming out of drought to make decisions of whether we actually buy stock in.
Makes much better discussions when we both know what we're talking about.
There's a prediction side of things using the BOM rainfall within this program, the Ag360. And we're using that to assist us in possibly pulling up points where we have to make decisions. Our decision markers basically on how much pasture and whether we're going to feed. So it's decision points we're looking at, and also the predictions of where we're going forward. But gut's a big thing. You got to go with gut too.
And that's why we're grateful for projects like this one that's funded under the Future Drought Fund, because it allows us to experiment and to find out with scientific outcomes what we are doing with our gut we think is right. This gives us some numbers and information to back that up.